Ugh. Another tough loss to Colorado in Boulder. This one stings. This one hurts a lot. I took a few hours to try to just cool off a little bit, but I'm still just feeling it. I was at this game today, and this one cut deep for sure. For sure. So let's talk about it. We're going to talk about the game, my reaction to the game, this really hard, difficult game that I don't want to talk about, but we're going to talk about it anyway. And then we're going to talk about the big elephant in the room, what Nebraska needs to do to turn the season around. But what's up, guys? Welcome back to FFT. I'm Trevor. Let's check it out. So I went to the game today. I went with my cousin, my uncle, and my grandfather. I was blessed to get tickets, and you're probably thinking, why would you use the word blessed, Trevor? And here's the reason. Yeah, it was a difficult game to be at. Absolutely. There were a lot of reasons why Husker fans everywhere did not enjoy this game, but considering the fact that tickets were scarce and hard to come by, and if you did get a ticket, you probably spent an arm and a leg to get it. I was absolutely blessed to be able to go to this game with my family and enjoy what we could together. So let's talk about the things that went well, at least. And I think it's pretty obvious, but our defense is playing pretty spectacular, at least compared to other years. Our defensive line is holding up. We're not giving up a lot of big chunk plays. They were strong and they were stout through the entire first half of this game. And I think they were beat down physically and emotionally going into the second half, considering the fact that every time they made a big stop against Colorado, our offense couldn't do anything with the ball. They couldn't drive down the field, and the times that they got to drive rolling, they turned it over. We had 4 turnovers this game, almost 5. And as a defensive player, I can only imagine how difficult that is to put on the field, blood, sweat, and tears every single time you're out there, only to see your offense kind of chug along and not ever really be able to get anything going. And so I don't blame them, but if you take a look at our defense in the first half of this game, I think they're a top 3 Big Ten defense. Absolutely. They were playing phenomenally well. Colorado couldn't do anything against them in the first half, really. But there were things that went poorly as well. And let's go ahead and talk about that. Our offense can't do anything. They struggled hard today, and it was pretty obvious when our second string quarterback came in with like 5 minutes left in the game and got our second passing touchdown since game 1. And when Jeff Sims is but let's go ahead and talk about what is not going so well, and it is our offense. We cannot get anything going. We cannot get anything going, and the silver lining of our offense is the running game. I mean, we had 222 rushing yards today. Colorado only had 58. So Gabe Ervin, but I want to see more of him. I really do. I think he's playing exceptionally well. He's hard to bring down. He's making hard runs. He's cutting up field when he needs to. He's getting us some nice chunk plays here and there. I think that he is, considering what our offense is not capable of, he is the silver lining of the offense right now. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, the big, chunky, huge elephant in the room, and it is Jeff Sims. And everyone, I mean, while we were sitting at the game, all the Husker fans around us were saying, man, really wish we had Casey Thompson right now. And they're probably not wrong. I mean, Jeff Sims may not be this crazy athlete that we thought we were bringing in from Georgia Tech. He can run the ball, and that's our one score that he gave us throughout the game from a QB. I think it was a QB draw, and he ran for like 30 yards or something and got us a touchdown. But he had 4 turnovers, almost 5 turnovers himself this game. One interception and 3 fumbles. And you can't do that as a quarterback and expect to win a football game. You just can't. You just can't do that. And I don't know what we do about it at this point in the year, because our team would be decent. Our team would be good. Our offense is good to great status right now, and our offense is poor to crummy status right now. If we are able to bring it up with the change of one player, taking out Jeff Sims for our second string, or finding a way to put hot glue on this guy's hands, I don't know what we need to do, and I don't know how we fix it. I would love to know what you guys think. Please leave a comment down below and let me know. But it was so frustrating, because when I got in the car driving home after the game, one of the first things I heard was, on the radio, was, oh man, Shedeur Sanders really needs to be in contention as a Heisman candidate this year. I think he's proven that he's an exceptional player, yada, 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 went on, and it's like... Really? That was laughable to me. It really was. And give me a second, but 1, they've only played 2 games so far, and 2, the 2 games they've played is against one of the worst teams in the Big 12 and one of the worst teams right now in the Big 10. So if you're telling me that after 2 games against 2 of the worst teams in each of these conferences that he should be a Heisman contender, not yet. I don't think he's proven that yet. But here's the thing. Let me flip it a little bit. If we had Shedeur Sanders on our team, we'd probably be 2-0 as well. Well, at the same time, here, let's not even talk about Shedeur Sanders anymore. If we had any competent quarterback in the NCAA at this point that didn't turn the ball over and knew how to get some passing yards and completions without our wide receivers having to go down on a knee to catch the ball or dive for the ball, actually give them an opportunity to run with it in their hands a little bit, we'd probably be 2-0. And I hate to say it, because it is such a frustrating thing to see your team start to come together and one player keeping us down. And I know Jeff Sims is probably a great guy, but you don't win football games just being a great guy. You got to be an incredible player too. You got to know how to protect the dang football. You got to do it. So hats off to Colorado for a good win. I'll give it to you, but I think it was a bad team playing a worse team today. And I think that's, in my mind, based on what I saw in the field or in the stadium today, that's what it looked like. It was 2 crummy teams. Shedeur Sanders does not deserve to be in contention for a Heisman right now. And Colorado, I mean, the way they stormed the field after the game makes me think that they thought it was a rivalry game, I'll give them that, but the way that they treated us as fans, man, that was a crummy experience too. I'll tell you what, I had to protect my grandpa a little bit from what people were saying. Anyway, but let me know what you guys think. Am I missing something? Is there something besides Jeff Sims that's a bigger issue? I don't think so. I think we fixed that and a couple other little things here and there. Obviously, we've got a lot of things to work on overall as a team. But when you've got that glaring of an issue sitting right there in front of you, it's hard not to want to fix that thing and figure out what to do about it. So let me know what you guys think. Please like and subscribe if you guys want to see some more FFT content. I do videos on fantasy football and also the Nebraska Cornhuskers. I'll do videos before each game and reactions after each game. So look forward to more videos coming early next week. But until then, I'll catch you later. Go Big Red.